Assalamu alaikum. Dear friends, today I am going to share with you the review of an abridged form of book written by Ahmad Isa and Usman Ali. The title of the book is Studies in Islamic Civilization, the Muslim Contribution to the Renaissance. The abridged form of this book is prepared by Ellison Lake and it's published by Triple IT Books in Brief series. Before I maybe sharing some highlights of the book, I would love to read out the impression of this book by Dr. Douglas Johnson, President and Founder, International Center for Religion and Diplomacy, USA. He writes his impressions on the book. This book does a highly effective job of capturing the pioneering breakthroughs in the arts and sciences, including religious freedom, that took place under Islam 1,000 years ago. I strongly urge Westerners to read it so they can give law-abiding Muslims their just due for their remarkable contributions to modern civilization. By the same token, I urge all Muslims to read it with an eye toward making similar contributions in the future. Dr. Douglas Johnson writes that the enormous contribution of Muslims to sciences, arts, and literature in the past, especially in the Golden Age, must not be forgotten. The Westerners must acknowledge it. But on the other hand, the Muslims, with the same token, must endeavor to replicate that Golden Age again and contribute actively to the science. So now coming to the review of the book. The authors Ahmad Isa and Usman Ali have in the beginning quoted Aldous Huxley, who is reported to have said, he says that truth is great, but the still greater is the silence about truth. So why this quotation of Aldous Huxley has been presented by Ahmad Isa and Usman Ali? So there is a context of this. You know that Muslims have contributed enormously in the Golden Age, during the Abbasid period, during the Spanish period of Muslims, but yet still in the Eurocentric academia, in the Western academia, there is a reluctance. The Westerners are still reluctant to acknowledge the contribution of Muslims, though there have been the voices that have always stood by the Muslims. But often this has happened that either the names of the Muslim philosophers, the scientists, have been so much Latinized that we came to know about the Muslim contribution just a decade or 50 years back, maybe. I am talking about most of the Muslims. So both Ahmad Isa and Usman Ali in this book are trying to recreate the contribution of Muslims and the criminal silence of the approach, the Eurocentric approach towards the contribution of the Muslims.